the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Race 2 is the GoldCircleRacing YouTube channel maiden plate over 1,600 meters. There are 12 runners carded with 1 reserve runner. No changes at this stage, but take note that Ryan Munger is not riding on the day. Let's touch on the selections. My top 4 selections are going to be numbers 5, 9, 4 and 6. 5, 9, 4 and 6. I do think it's quite a tricky race, Dees, and the form is a little bit difficult to assess.
Yeah, I see you are siding with that form line behind Forward Spell and choosing numbers 5 and 9. That's the way you're seeing the race?
Yes. I was quite impressed by number 5, Brave Voyager's run in his last start, because I didn't think he would run a place, but he was trapped wide early. He jumped from barrier gate 13. He's now got a much more reasonable draw. And looking at the card over and over again, for me, he looks like the right horse.
Yeah, that could be a form line to follow. This horse, El Bugatti, when I took down the betting on Saturday, I think it was, Devon, they priced him up as the top one at 5-2. And then the horses that are just behind him in the betting, Brave Voyager, number 5, 4-1, 6 Halibros at 4-1, 9 Dead Blow at 5-1. He's the rightful favourite in the race, but he doesn't give me any confidence at all, El Bugatti. I could be way off the mark. Vaughan Marshall's runner, Cape Town form could be superior, the maiden form line, but we have to mention this to the guys. This is a maiden handicap, meaning that they're all vying for that first win, but they're getting a pull in the weights, which throws this race wide open.
Yeah, I do think it's quite wide open, and like you said, healthy respect to the connections of number 4, El Bugatti. The form, as you said, might be superior here in KwaZulu-Natal, but I did take a look at some of his replays, and I wouldn't be running to take 3-1 Ds.
Now, El Bugatti is the horse that's got the highest rating in the field, so will carry top weight of 60 kgs. Now, I got a very interesting runner that I'm going to throw at you, Devon, and my value in the race and my outright choice is going to be this horse called Lockheed Electra. I'll tell you why. Last time out 1,400 meters, drawn 8 out of 9. I've finished the 6th, passing a few stragglers in the home straight behind Lake Como. Now, if you compare this horse with a horse like number 6, Halibros, who was just in front of Lockheed Electra, the draw in his favor, and it was just 0.3 lengths behind, and he's now 3.5 kgs better off at the weights. If you look at what he's priced up as, currently at around 8-1 versus 4-1 about number 6, the value certainly with that horse.
No, 100%. You got a valid point there, Dees. You got to throw in number 1, Lockheed Electra.
Yeah, I think this horse, Lockheed Electra, guys, if you whatever bets you're playing, in this maiden handicap carrying 54 kgs, now going over a trip that I think is going to suit him much better, with a lot of respect for number 4, El Bugatti. Vaughan Marshall's stable's in good form now, and of course he's bringing the Cape Town form into the race. He was tried over 1,600 meters earlier on in his career, where I'm not going to say it was no show, but he obviously did not feature. But now he is going over 1,600 meters, and they've engaged the services of Richard Fourie. You heard it from Devon. He likes Brave Voyager and Dead Blow. He's siding with the form line behind Forward Spell. And those look to be the principles. But Devon, you can summarize it. I'm going to go number 1, Lockheed Electra, as the value in the race and a roving banker at decent odds in this maiden handicap. And then I'm going to be tipping number 4, El Bugatti, as my second choice. And then your 2 runners get a mention from me as well, 5 and 9. But the value for me, number 1.
There you heard it from Dees, brilliantly assessed by him. He likes number 1, Lockheed Electra. That could be the value. I quite like number 5, Brave Voyager. My top 4 selections, 5, 9, 4 and 6. And I'm going to throw in number 1 into those quartets because Dees likes number 1. And his top 4 numbers are 1, 4, 5 and 9. You can play around those.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.